Hey, this is Joe from Leadership Society of Arizona. I'm excited to talk to you about a topic parents have been asking me about, which is how can parents help set goals with their children? So, to start off with this topic, we need to think of our objective. Parents, their main objective is they want to help their students do something, be responsible, grow, and essentially just be happy. And that's the whole process of, goal setting is to try and help them learn, develop in their own way. So understanding this perspective that all parents have. Now let's go and what usually happens. Well, as I talk to parents about, making these goals with their children, I find that they often use more of a parent-focused approach, which is they kind of use goal setting as like a trick. And you can see the picture on the right with the parent putting the straw, like acting like the child's drinking from the Pepsi, but really isn't. And that's kind of what parents do. We try to use these goal setting as a way of forcing our children or tricking them into doing something that we want them to do. And so we set the goals for them. We become responsible for helping them achieve the goals. And it ends up the children don't do the goals. They don't want to do the goals because it's not something that they enjoy. And so it becomes more of a putting all of our expectations on our children rather than helping them set goals. So what we do here in Leadership Society of Arizona is more of a child-focused approach. This is we let the child set the goal. The child then is responsible for the goal and wants to actually achieve it because they're the one that set it. And as parents and as mentors, we just help support them in their goals and helping them come up with ideas and different things. And as the child actually does the goals and tries to do something, they develop and their ability to act and improve increases. So one of the parents said, well, what if my child says the goal is to play video games? Well, your role as a parent is to help your child become the best video game player that they can be. And, with that video game champion, you can see these are the skills that it takes. And helping your child set goals to become a very good video game player. And you'll find that these same skills to become a very good video game player is the same skills that you're going to really need as more of a business executive and how to be successful in the future. And so helping these students develop their goals and be good at changing and improving themselves will help them in all facets of life. And so to give you kind of more of an example here, I want to use my own experience. And this was me. I try to set all these different types of goals for myself. A lot of them unrealistic. My parents and my mentors, they knew they were unrealistic. And they knew I wasn't going to achieve a lot of these things. But they were supportive. They said, hey, go for it, try it. Do something differently. We're supportive of what you're doing. And so I started to try and achieve these goals. And a lot of the times with your children, you're going to realize a lot of the goals are completely unrealistic. They're not going to achieve them. But that doesn't mean you should kind of put them down or, make them do other goals, but help them to try and achieve the goals and learn from those things. And as I started to actually apply and do some of my goals when I was in high school, I started to learn things. One of my goals was to completely eliminate sugar from my diet. That didn't work, but I learned that I didn't have to be healthy, that I could be more moderate in what I ate. I joined cross country and track, but I learned I didn't like doing cross country and track, but I also learned discipline and what it takes to be more disciplined and have a work ethic. So even though these goals might be unrealistic that these students and your children are setting, it's essential for them to get these goals and to actually try them in order to be successful. And, with our program, we do a lot of success coaching. And we talk to a lot of these students, setting goals with them, helping them achieve these goals. And 88% of these students, their parents, see a significant change in their life as we do this with them. And it's pretty simple, right? We're just helping them set these goals. And you can see all the different topics and areas that these students have done, social anxiety, family relationships, just helping them set simple goals. And you'll be amazed at what these students actually want to achieve it, know what they need to improve upon if you just ask them. And that's what we do. We ask them, what do you want to do? Where do you think you need to improve? And you can see the success of it and the different improvements that were made, along with the increase in happiness, increase in parent relationships, all of these different things together as we just help them to set any type of goals to try and achieve those. And as a parent, we look back, and if we use the approach of this child-focused, you can see that all of the objectives are met. And in the end, our children will be happier. And so kind of in conclusion, hopefully you realize when you use this child-focused approach and you let the children set the goals, you as a parent just become a support to help them achieve it, to be their cheerleaders, and then the rest you can sit back and watch in amazement as these students achieve some of these things and learn things that you never thought were possible. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of, as a parent, how to set goals with your children, and that it doesn't take a lot of effort, but it does take the right mentality and patience in doing that. So hopefully you learned a little bit from the video, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to our channel for more content. We'll see you next time.